Hello everyone, Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with a plush and not figure unboxing and review. And I don't know how I'm going to do this because this box has a lot of ones that I think I was going to separate into different videos, so we'll just see where I go with it. But this is the question mark review for the new Unova Pokemon Fit line, or also known in the countryside known as the Pokemon Sitting Cuties. So with that, nothing more to it than to get on right on into it. All right, so there we go. And we're just gonna cut right on in. Like I said, this is a rarity. I purchased pretty much almost all the legendaries besides some of the mythicals, simply because I love the Gen 5 Pokemon. I love their design. I grew up with them. This is my favorite generation and whatnot, right? So I did select mainly the legendaries because that's kind of what I was going for. I would love to get some of the Pokemons, like a team of them, but I'd have to look back and see what my team was. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep moving. And it looks like the first thing I see is Keldeo, both the standard and the Resolute form, which is my personal favorite Pokemon out of all of them. So it's very, very cool. And it looks like we've just got a bunch. So they're all packed in one package, but just for example, a little bit of a sneak peek, all right? So since we have all of the Kami trio, I think, we're going to start off with them first. So let's keep going. So this will be the Kami trio line, and let's get these guys out. So boom, there is Mr. Landorus. There is Mr. Tornadus. And then it looks like Thundurus is in a different bag. He's not in this one, so he has to be in, yeah, there he is. And here is Mr. Thundurus. So this is a Kami trio. They're clouds. Obviously, they sit upon clouds, so it's kind of like a standard. But this is them right here. So they do sit on their clouds. They're probably just uneven from the journey that they had to take. So that's Thundurus leaning a little bit forward. Here's Tornadus. Oh, and then here is Landorus. So this is their, they really don't want to sit down. Their bean, like the little beans, as you can hear it, they're very front heavy-ish, so that's probably why they're wanting to lean forward more than back. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get these guys a stand. Ta-da! I'll just hold them up. So there they are. These are the incarnate forms, obviously. Thundurus, Tornadus, and then Landorus. So we'll just do, I mean, they're very small. Like that, right? They're nothing too crazy. As you can see, it says Pokemon Fit. And then the tags are some Japanese, and then where you'd buy them. So yeah, very, very cool. I do have these guys in the larger size plushies that came out years and years ago. So let me try and see if I can get them to stand on something. We will use my 3DS. So I know it kind of blocks their clouds, but that's how they look standing up. And so for the first time ever, we actually did get their Therian forms in stuffed animals. So just for a little preview there, there's Landorus T. Here is Thundurus T. Tornadus. And then in the separate bag, we do have, last but not least, Thundurus Therian, which actually looks really funny. His face looks really derpy. But wow, it's, so we'll move our incarnate guys out of the way here. They're not gonna, honestly, they probably aren't gonna be able to stand on their own until I fix them. But look at this. for the first time ever, the Therian forms have gotten plushies. And as I was saying, I would say Thundurus, he looks the funniest. His like jaw is like really, really big, his snout, and just the way he looks. But he looks good nonetheless. We have Tornadus in this avian style of wings. And then on the back there, the tail. And then everyone's favorite, Landorus Therian, which is actually probably the only one sitting down in the classical sitting Cuties line. And then there is the tail as well. So it's really cool to have these guys in their Therian forms. These are definitely super, super cool. All right. So let me get a good shot here and then we'll close out the video. All right, can we see everyone there? Torn is a little there. But yeah, I mean, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this review here. Just wanted to show you guys, if you guys are looking to get these guys in the West when they do come out. When that will be, I do not know. But lastly, we'll do one quick, very quick skim of what it is. So here is Landorus, Incarnate, sitting on the cloud with his arms crossed. Here is Landorus Therian, sitting down like a standard sitting cutie, the big tail. And then next we have Tornadus Incarnate, crossed arms and all. There's the back, standard Torn. And then next we have the Therian Tornadus. This one looks really good as a sitting cutie, I will not lie. Tornadus. And lastly, we have Thundurus Incarnate. And then Thundurus Therian. This was probably the hardest one I think they were going to do in the line because, I mean, just the way his model is, it's kind of hard. And the tail is pretty long, too. Look at that. So that was probably the hardest one. And then, just for a very quick skim through, I do have the larger versions. So if you do have, I think this is like a 12-inch line. So just for comparison's sake, the difference between the two. There's Torn. And lastly, a Landorus. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I know this isn't the standard Godzilla stuff if you're a Godzilla viewer, but I thought it's very cool because Gen 5 is my favorite, and I figured that I had to review these guys just for how much they've been a part of my life. So that's going to cover up the Kami Trio line of the Sitting Cuties / Pokemon Fit. Next up, we will be doing the Swords of Justice. It looks like we have all of them next. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!